I got baptized when I was around 5 or 6 years old, and I did it solely because of my grandmother, the authority she had in the church. I thought people expected me to be like her. People thought that that was the route I was going to take, so I did it. But I never quite knew the magnitude of giving my life and surrendering my life totally to Christ. So when I totally decided to surrender and submit my life to Christ, it was the summer of my sophomore year. I was becoming a junior, and I heard the Lord's voice very boldly saying, "This is your time. This is your season." And I heard His voice before, but I knew that this right here moment was very special and significant because I had been dealing with a lot of transitions in my life, and God was speaking to me. I had went from a public school to a private Catholic school, and it was a hard adjustment for me. Like, I wanted people to know me and see me, but I also decided that at a point in my life I wanted to be invisible. So for about 5 years, I prayed and I said, "Lord, make me invisible. I don't want anybody to know my name, know where I'm from, know who my mother is, my grandmother is. I just want to be invisible." And the Lord has a miraculous way of doing things. He made me visible to people I didn't even know saw me. So one time I was walking in a park and I saw the pastor of the First Baptist Church of Glenarden, Pastor John K. Jenkins Sr., and he said he was inviting me to his youth ministry and come and be a part of them. And I was just like, yeah, I'll come, knowing that I wasn't going to come. And then sophomore year, I met another person from the First Baptist Church of Glenarden, and they invited me to their church and said, "Maya, come to our Bible study. I'm going to be waiting on you." And I don't like to make people wait, so I ended up going. I felt God speaking to me in every aspect of that Bible study. I felt the Lord saying, "Maya, this is your time. This is your season." The very next day I go to school and a teacher tells me, "Maya, you can do no great things, only small things with great love." And this teacher told me this all the time, but this really sank in my spirit and with me because, I know that it's something that I try to challenge myself to do every day. Every day I try to love people through whatever situation or circumstance they're going through. I try to love people where they're at. And so when I decided to give my life over to Christ, I went back to church, but I was still dealing with my invisible issues. And so I sat in the back of the church and I said, "Lord, okay, I know you said this is my season, but I'm just going to be invisible for a little while longer." And it didn't work because people saw me and, "Where have you been, Maya? And we love you." And everything that I thought that I needed at the time, and I thought people wanted nothing to do with me, people actually loved me and wanted to see me, wanted to be around me, wanted to love me. And so I needed that from people. And so I rededicated myself back to God, and it was the best decision I ever made. I tell God all the time, "Lord, I'm on this earth to serve you, but Lord, I only know that my purpose in life is to touch someone's life. I know that at the age that I'm at." I told God, I said, "God, if you take away my family, if you take away my riches, if I die today or tomorrow, just let me impact one person's life. Let one person say they were changed by something I said, by something I did, by how I lived. Let one person say, Maya showed me how to love. Maya showed me what real love is. Maya showed me God's love." That's all I ever wanted. So my testimony was God took a fearful girl who was full of uncertainties and made me someone who was fearless. God told me in Jeremiah 29, "I know the plans that I have for you. And no, things might not go right all the time. And you might not have the blueprint, Maya, but I promise you that I'm going to help you, that I'm going to love you, that I'm going to encourage you, and that when I show you what unconditional love is, you can show someone else what unconditional love was."